on, everyone? Thank you for joining me. You are in the zone, the gaming zone, with Lacan, and we are in Surviving Mars Pioneer. So, this game is a made for VR of. It says here is first made for VR entry into the Surviving Mars universe. So they have a series of, I think, of Surviving Mars games already, which it looks like they are colony-based games, city builder almost, but except for Mars. So I guess they're attempting in the game. You attempt to colonize Mars. I don't know. It actually looked pretty interesting. I've never played one of those games before, but I saw this one, and so you know me, like survival games in VR. I love them. I enjoy the experience of them. So I had to hop in to try out the survival game on Mars. So I did a recording for this for y'all, and it was my first time playing it. I wanted to experience the things with y'all. Unfortunately, that video didn't happen. It didn't record. So we're gonna go into this. I didn't experience everything, so there will be some things that we'll experience together for the first time, but for the most part, for the beginning part of this, I will go into this with some knowledge of what to do. So sucks, it's unfortunate, but I enjoyed this game so much. I had to let my headset charge up a little bit so that I can get back in here and get a recording so that I can get it out to you guys so you can see it. It's a fun game. Surviving Mars Pioneer. Let's start it up. I may have to delete my other save. Yeah. I don't see a delete option, so I'll just go ahead and I'll start a new game. My buttons aren't working, so that's a little concerning. We'll do the Pioneer and we will initiate launch.
Running pre-launch systems check. Retracting docking arm. Disengaging magnetic clamps. Decoupling.
So I guess we were attached to a larger
Main
vessel.
thruster ignition. Engaging autopilot. Standby Pioneer 559 for mission briefing. Deploying heat shield.
I can't see what's outside.
7 months ago,
But here we
all
are.
contact with the Martian colony, New Amsterdam, suddenly ceased. What little information they were able to transmit before going dark indicated hostile activities in the area. Survey drones detected strange structures of unknown origin. These structures appear to interfere with standard communication channels. The final transmission confirms evacuation procedures were initiated, but the rocket's signal was cut off shortly after launch. At this point, Command has no choice but to consider the colony and its inhabitants lost. Scans show that the interference has only grown stronger since the initial disaster, with the affected area increasing in size with each passing week. Your landing pod is currently headed for the closest sector with no hostile readings. Command tasks you with establishing a foothold, finding the hostile structures, and disabling them one by one. Readings indicate that the structures likely have an internal manual override. It is, however, unclear how to access it. You have been equipped with the basic tools to establish an outpost, but as an independent contractor, you are expected to rely on mining and trade to survive. Please be aware that evacuation will be impossible until the mission is completed. Approaching planet surface.
Roger that. Okay, and
System reboot initialized. Connection to Earth base offline. Entering autonomous survival protocol. Oxygen inside the pod is stable. The vitals monitor on your wrist is active. This pod is equipped with essential tools needed to complete your primary objective. Locate your tools before exiting.
okay. Had some technical difficulties there. Hopefully, carefully, we are recording my audio, so we are in first flight. Whoa. Okay, so jetpack's on the left, hand trigger. Okay, good to know. Anyways, first flight where we did not crash in a survival game. So we have landed safely. We are here. That is our guy, our suit, our person. And right now we are tasked with getting our tools. So if we hold the Y button down on the left controller, we can go to this log here, and this log will tell us what we have to do next. So, and tap that, and it wants me to equip each of these tools. And then we have the main mission objective, which is this, which is shut down all jammer towers. We have 10 total that we need to find and shut them down so we can restore communication back with the fleet, and then try to figure out what happened to the people that were down here. So we'll go ahead and close that, hitting Y, just kind of clicking on the middle. You hold the Y button down, you have this area map and you have this region map. The area map is your more immediate area. You can't see anything right now, but it will show the things that are around you in the area. The world map or the region map is a more global view. You see our character way over here. But so we'll go ahead and close that, and then we come over here and we will interact and then go up to equip the tool. They'll give us some details on it.
Will allow you to build machines and structures from blueprints.
Cool. And it says press the top button on your primary controller to store or equip tools. So it says use your constructor tool to build structures and machines. Equip the tool, hold down the grip button. And those will always go way too fast for me to read. But you hold the grip button and you get some options here that you can scroll through of what you want to build. It'll be based on if you have that item object in your inventory already. So cool. I'm going to get the extractor.
You can use the extractor tool to mine resources from the Martian surface.
Okay, so that's how we mine, and then we'll go ahead and get the scanner.
The scanner will allow you to extract blueprints from items and hack into man-made devices.
Cool. It says claim reward and mission log. So now it's going to tell us how to do that. So we'll hit that Y button again on this left controller, and then we'll go over to mission logs or logs, and then we find our quest that we just got finished completing and claim our rewards. This is research points, so we get 5 research points for claiming for completing that. Our next is going to be exiting the pod. So we have to retrieve the pod key from the container. So let's go ahead and close this. And then here, this is pretty cool. If you want to open this, you kind of go to this button right here. And I think you can tap it. No, it pushes me away when I try to reach for it. But you can hit your trigger button on it, hold it down, and then go to open, and it opens it up, and it's just really cool looking.
Point at it and press the L1 or R1 button. Then slide up to the inventory icon and release the trigger.
So that's how you can...
To access your suit's inventory, press the square button.
The square button. Suit's inventory. So, okay. So you can right click. You can hold the trigger on the right hand to get that, and then you can transfer, and that transfers it to your backpack. Or you can go to this main one right here that you use to open it, hold that down, and you get the option to deposit everything in your inventory to as many of the slots as you have available there until you fill it. This closes it, so it closes it again. You can open it, or you can do this and just take all, and all that ends in your inventory. So they said press the square button, which I'm assuming is a PlayStation thing. So you can press and hold the X button, and that gives you an option to open up your inventory there, and you can see all your stuff, the key and everything that you got there. You can then hold the X button, and that takes it away. Or you can reach behind your back like normal to grab your backpack, and then reach behind your back and let go to put it back on. So stuff that we learned for the first time in the other video, but whatever. It's still, I had a blast with this game, so I don't mind playing it again, but I am slightly frustrated that I lost all that footage. But here we go. So you grab the item, point to the little insert spot, and just let go of it, and that opens the door. And make sure I'm not leaving anything. It's pretty cool. That bed looks pretty comfortable. So we'll come here, we'll interact. So before we head out, we have these 3 bars here. So the red one obviously is your health. The yellow one is your hunger. We're pretty low on that right now. And then the blue one's going to be your oxygen meter. So we'll right click on that. Right click. Click with the right trigger. Go up to open. And we exit the zone. We got this cool mask on. Mission complete. Claim reward. We got a new mission available. We're going to get our research points. Click on that, and then they want us to construct a habitat and an airlock. So I'll go back to the spot that I did originally. So if you see, like on these, you're going to take your extractor tool. You can't just extract anything. So like this stuff here, you can't extract. But if it's something that you can't extract, you'll see your gun open up and it'll give you a tooltip on what you're pointing at. Then you can hold the trigger to mine it, and it pulls out this cool little square object and puts it into your inventory. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like it. I'm gonna grab this copper. We won't immediately need it, but we will need it pretty soon.
Below 50%.
Yeah, so I may end up having to get oxygen as well. We'll need it here pretty soon. If you hold this down too long, it overheats and it damages you. So oxygen is getting pretty low. I want to go and build my spot over that way because there's more resources further out that way. So I'm going to refresh my oxygen and then head over there. So we got some more resources over this way too.
Oxygen level below 25%.
Down away, and then we'll go back in here. Fill up our oxygen. Okay. And since our food is so low, I'll go ahead and pull out our backpack. We have these MREs that gives like 55 nutrition. So I'm gonna pull that out, put it up towards my mouth. You'll see a little icon right here that shows like you're in a good spot. We're eating this, and then you just let it go, and then you get your plus 55 to your nutrition, and that slowly goes up. There we go, back up to 94%. So let's head out and get this habitat built. I like the mask. It makes you feel like you actually have a mask on. It's pretty cool. I like it. So we're going to go out this way. I'm going to pull out the area map. We have this location that looks like it's going to be a point of interest. So I want to build out as close to that as possible. This area right here is our building area. This is where we can build at. So let's see. I think this is where I built at the last time. Let's go ahead and get that put away. And we'll pull out the constructor tool. Yeah, so this looks like this is the spot that I built at the last time. I think I may go over this way just slightly. And then, so you hold down the browse, which is the grip. And you get this up and you can scroll through with the joystick. We want to build the habitat, so I'll select that, let go, and then that pops up. So we'll come back just a little bit, give myself some room on the other side to build. Actually, you know what? I'll build this right here. And then it automatically chooses the next thing
50%.
in line, so I don't have to go and select it. You get the option to rotate with the B button, and just place with the trigger and then browse to switch with that. So we'll go ahead and build the airlock. And then you can see on here when you point to the different objects that you build, it pops up here letting you know that this is what you're pointing at currently. You get other actions, so if you hold down the trigger, you can move it, select it to move it, or you can deconstruct it and get it back into your inventory to place it again.
Oxygen level below 25%.
So oxygen is getting low. We'll just go ahead and hop into the airlock. Okay. And now we're back, we're good. So now we don't have to zone in like we did with the other location. Going in and going out, you're zoning in essentially. This one we just go in, nice and smooth, we're all in the same area. I'll go ahead and redesign this like I had it before, so you can interact with this thing, go to customize, and then you can set the colors to customize your habitat. So last time I had set it to that, and this again. Close, and this is my habitat. So I like it. I think it's cool. So far, like, I mean, I love the building mechanics of it. It's got that Subnautica feel, and I guess Subnautica isn't really the only game now that does this style of construction, where you build these rooms that you put together. So, but it is the one that I am more aware of, more familiar with, Subnautica. So we got breathable oxygen in here. Let's go to our logs and see what is next. Let's claim this. And then we're going to want to set up the workbench. So we'll once again pull out our construction tool. We'll browse there. We have the workbench in our inventory. We'll pull that out. We'll build it there. And then I'll go ahead and put the storage right next to it. I don't think I have anything else. So let's go ahead and put this away, and we'll do this again. I keep wanting to grab it. Claim our reward, set the workbench. Now we got this option to power the habitat and then construct a blueprint terminal. To construct the terminal, we got this stuff in our inventory here. To construct the terminal, we'll need 2 iron and then the copper that we received. So the workbench, that's this here, it requires 2 iron, but we don't need to build another one that I know of, so we're good there. And for the power, we'll need this wind turbine, power transformer, and this power line, which is the conduit essentially between the generator and the transformer. So we're going to need to go out and gather those resources. We'll probably need more copper as well, but as you can see, we are limited on space. So we'll come here and we'll open this, and this is our inventory that we have access to right now. And I'll just deposit everything that I got. I'll probably go ahead and take, no, I'll leave the MRE and start out with a clean inventory. And we'll go out and get some iron and all that. So, nighttime, the sky looks amazing. You see the stars moving, but wow. It looks good in this game. They did a good job. They did a really good job. Now it is a PC game, so they do have a little bit more power to use with their with the, you know, access to the computer and all that stuff. So they're able to do a little bit more with the game. It looks good. Looks great. So we'll have to go into that cave there at some point. I want to go ahead and gather our resources so we can make the rest of that stuff over there. So we got this. I know you guys are probably yelling at me like, what is that stuff? What is that stuff? This is copper. So I can go ahead and mine these here, get some more copper. We already have some in the base right now. And the cool thing,
oxygen level below 50%.
Okay. So the oxygen level is getting low, so we need to grab some iron really fast and head back. But the cool thing I was saying is the stuff that you put in the storage, you see how that's heating up. If I let it overheat too much, I'll take damage from it. Okay, so we're at 30% oxygen. We got some iron. Let's go ahead and head back.
Oxygen level below 25%.
That. You're this way, right? Yep. Ooh. That's pretty far. should make it pretty easy.
Oxygen level critical.
Oh, I didn't hear that before. You could hear my breathing as the oxygen level gets low. I didn't hear that before on my last gameplay, so that's pretty cool. See, we learned that together. But I'll go ahead and store my stuff in here as much as I can. And then I can come over here and you see we still have access to the resources there. So we'll go ahead and make this blueprint terminal. It'll store this little, really cool. Like, watch that. So, and we know that we also need this wind turbine, a power transformer, and some power lines. So let's go ahead and make that. We're going to get the minimum, and then we'll see if we have more to do some of the other stuff. Okay. I took copper ore, but I didn't see it take. Oh, I had some on me. That's right. I'm gonna go ahead because I know that I'm gonna need it, and this is part of the thing that sucks about me having played it already. I know I'm gonna need this extra one, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this one more, and that uses up the rest of our iron. And so let's go ahead and interact with this. See if we have anything else we need to deposit. Our hunger is getting pretty low, so let's take this MRE. Let go. So we really need to get to a place where we're able to start generating the resources that we need, food, all that. So let's go ahead and take all of this stuff here. And the next part of the quest is now we have to construct a power transformer, construct a power line, and construct a wind turbine. This one wants us to construct a blueprint terminal. Now I'm going to do this. I know what's going to happen, but so that you guys can see it, I'm going to construct, browse. We got the blueprint terminal there. And then I'll place that there, and we are out of power. So the blueprint terminal unlocked new items here using money and research. I didn't get to see the rest of it, but you guys are able to pause that and read it. So we do have that at least that we completed. We'll claim that reward. And now it wants us to construct a liquid processor, and now I need the power of the habitat. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. We can't interact with any of these things. So let's go ahead and make some power. Fortunately, while we're in here, we're still able to get our oxygen. That definitely would have added another level of stress or danger if losing that power affected our oxygen. So okay, we got the space here. Let's go ahead and go to our browse. We'll browse and we'll do the power transformer first. Put that there. Nice. And as you see there, this tells us the capacity that we can have for this habitat currently. So we can get up to 20 energy. The network demands 2 and we're supplying 0. So we'll come here and we will rotate this. Oops. I hit the wrong button. So we'll take this and we'll hit B to rotate that. And I'll put that there. Okay. I'll save this. Let's browse and we'll go to the power line. And these are the power lines. So we'll do that. And then we'll do this. And now we're getting power into our system.
Oxygen level below 50%.
I'll do this for now. But what I'm going to want to do is rotate, and one more. We'll put these together, and then I'll get another pipe on there. So, put that away. Pretty cool. So, let's do this log. Power the habitat. Habitat has been powered. Get our research points there. And now we need to construct the liquid.
25%.
Right, we're about to go in. Liquid processor. So we come over here, and this is where we generate our blueprints for our buildings, for workstations, and stuff like that. So we click on all available, and right now we got the liquid processor. It costs 15 research points and $150. We got 675 and we got 40 research points. So I'm gonna select that. It unlocks it. So we got it. It's over there now. We do now have the food processor as well. We'll research that. Continue. And now we have the fuel station. We have enough funds, we have enough research points to get this, but we currently don't need it. So it says this thing is a device for producing fuel for rockets and power cells for vehicles. So we're going to hold off for right now, just in case something comes up and we need the money for something else. So right now we're going to hold off. The next step on the quest is probably okay, so we need to craft and place the liquid processor. So we come over here, and the liquid processor requires 2 iron, so we need some more iron. We'll go back out and get some more of that. We only have the 2 copper, so we'll probably need more copper for this food processor to get that down as well. And I think that's all we got right now. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do this extra power line here. Take that, and then we'll go out and get resources. Well, it's nighttime already, man. Construct, browse, right there. Now that thing's connected, and now we're getting 6 supply, and still with just the 2 demand. So I'm gonna run over there. I'm gonna grab some more iron and some more copper. We'll need both. So I'll run and grab these things and I'll be right back. Okay. We're back. We're depositing all the iron that we got. We still need a bunch of copper. And for the food processor we need ice. So we need to get some of that as well. Oh, what is this? Why is that there? Okay. Come over here. And I have to be careful because I'm almost out of storage space. I'll be using the material here in a little bit, but I still need to be mindful of making things and not having enough room to put it in my inventory. I'll go ahead and get the fill up the rest of the way on ice. And the ice is in these craters here. So you can see there, it says progress ice. So.
Oxygen level below 50%.
And that is a full inventory. Oops. Ouch. Alright. Fill up as much as we can there. And let's make our liquid processor. And we'll make the food processor. And I think that's all we need for right now. Yep. So we'll take all of those and constructor, browse, liquid processor. Go ahead and rotate that. Put that there. I'll rotate that and put that there. So we got 2 quests complete with that. Let's check that out. 10 research points for that. 10 for that. Now we have to construct the fuel station, or we can explore the cave. I say, let's go for the cave. Let's check that out. Actually, I say that, and I'm down to 27% in my hunger. So I really need to actually get something to eat. So we can make over here, we can make concrete, which is a crafting component. I hadn't run into like a use for this yet. We can make water, and water, if you drink it directly, provides 2 health and 10 nutrition. So let's go ahead and make with the 2 with a little ice that we have left. It's not let me. It's because I'm too close. We'll take all of that, and then we'll come over here, and we see that with the water just by itself, I can make tea. The tea will give me 15 nutrition instead of just the 10, and then 10 health instead of just the 2. And I can make 2 teas, so that'd be 30 nutrition. Here, I can use the water and iron to get plus 20 to nutrition. So it doesn't give me any health, which I'm okay with. I'm not low on health at all right now, so but that gives me just 20 nutrition. I'm down to 19, so that's going to get me up to like 59, which is not great. So I may go ahead and eat that. It actually gave me 5 health. So those 2 MREs, and I'm up 57. So I'm gonna run out and get some more ice, so we can make a little bit more of that MRE. Let's see, we got a lot of iron, so we should be okay to burn a little iron for those MREs. I do find myself trying to reach behind my back or my shoulders to pick up the tool. Got something to eat there. What is that? So that's calcite, useful for cement production and agriculture. Okay. Fill up on this ice. How are we looking? Do 4 more.
Nutrition level below 50%.
Right. So that's what we're doing as far as that nutrition level. before we go out to the cave. So let's go ahead and make some water. Okay. Take all of those. And we'll come over here. We'll make and that should get me pretty close to full. Yeah, that should be good. That should be fine. And we'll come over here and we'll deposit everything else that we can. Still got a little bit more, but that should be okay. And let's head out towards the cave. So I should be doing this actually inside where I got oxygen. So area map. We see that the cave is down here. I mean, we passed it not too long ago, so we kind of know where the cave already is. So we'll run over there and check that out. It's this way. And this thing stays with you, so like I don't have to hold it to bring it with me. I can pull it up there and have like a little mini map up there. It's pretty cool. And yes, I know that I passed that up. But I do find it interesting. In my previous save, there were some objects out this way. And I don't see them for this one. So it looks like there's some randomness to the world. I mean, the terrain is the same, but at least some randomness to object placement. What objects are out, or yeah, what objects are out so that you can find it.
Oxygen level below 50%.
I should say boot. Oh no. Okay, is this it? Maybe this is it. So, open this, and we got a researcher's note. You take these, and you can put them on here, and it gives you the information, the note that's on here. After running around this barren wasteland for almost a full day, we have finally found the cave. I dearly hope the boss has a good reason for wanting us to drill in this exact spot. For future reference, the entrance is at the base of a tall, flat rock near the ravines. So we'll take this and we'll go ahead and pop that in there.
Oxygen level below 25%.
Back. We'll take all here and we'll get out of here and try to get back in time. So, looks like I was wrong.
Oxygen level critical.
But in that, we at least found that there was another storage unit. So let's browse. Let's go over here. Rotate. We'll put you. There. Okay. I don't think there's anything else. But now we can open that and deposit a bunch of stuff in there. I want to take this oxygen canister with me just in case. And hold off on the MREs. These are the good MREs that we found. They give you 55 nutrition. The ones that we can make here so far only gives you 20. So nice. You know what? We found this and I didn't look at it. It's quartz. Another calcite. And it gives you the total that you have. So even though this is in different storages, it still knows that I have the 2. It's pretty cool. So like come back and get that fuel station here in a little bit. Let's go to the cave. I promise this time we'll go to the cave. It's in that rock face right there. Yep. Okay. Wow, this is dark. This is dark. Wow, and that light is amazing. That's a really good flashlight. Wow. Okay. Look at that. Darkness, flashlight. That's awesome. So, let's see what this stuff is. Well, we still haven't used the scanner yet. I'll use it up here in a bit. So, no struggle. Also, this is calcite here. And I have no idea what to use calcite for. We have limited storage space, so we know if we need calcite, we'll come here. But yeah, all this is calcite. Okay.
Nutrition level below 50%. Oxygen level below 50%.
Jeez. Okay. So we may need to use that canister in a little bit. Let's go ahead and open this thing, see what we got. And we got another oxygen canister and another habitat. Let's take all. Nice. Cool. So we got this thing. We explored the cave. Let's see if the scanner works here. The scanner can produce blueprints by scanning objects in the world, letting you recreate them at your own base. The scanner, that thing goes so fast. Or maybe I just read really slow. So, that's telling me that those are the objects that I can scan. There's 6 targets. 6 targets. Okay, so then I can scan the barrel. Already scanned that. Scan that. And my oxygen is scan the chair. Super low. It's going fast. So
Oxygen
let's
level.
pull this. Let's grab this oxygen canister right there. Nice. And now we're full. Whew. Okay. Glad we have that. So this thing needs a power cell inserted into it. Okay. This was Dr. Linda Toon, which I believe was on the last note that we had. After only a few days of drilling, we're heading back to base. Turns out that wasting half of our power cells on simply getting here didn't exactly allow for much actual digging. To avoid a similar disaster in the future, I've hidden a spare power cell in a nearby box. And then I could take this. I don't know why I need to, if I need to, but I'll take it just in case. Open that, and here's our power cell. Okay. So now this thing required a power cell. We can pop that in there, and then pull this lever. That looks great. Wow. Very cool. Look at this thing. I can't get around it. open it. That's pretty dope.
Oxygen level below 50%.
Okay. We'll take that. And we'll take that. Anomaly shard, a mysterious glowing rock used on the research station to process research points. Okay. Can I do anything with these? I think that's it. I'm at 33%. There's nothing else for me here. I can't extract that. Nah. Okay. So let me get out of here before I run out of oxygen.
Oxygen level below 25%.
I have another canister, so if it gets too crazy, but we're pretty close to this. We're pretty close.
Oxygen level critical.
So man supply, we may need another. Okay, cool. So we're good. Let's check our log. So we explored the cave, we can claim that reward. And now we just need to construct a fuel station and do the main objective, which is shut down the jamming towers. So let's go ahead and check out this fuel station.
Nutrition level below 25%.
Did have an MRE in there, so I'll go ahead and eat that. Put these in there. All right. So we got the food processor, we got the liquid processor. Let's go ahead and get this fuel station. Cool. Continue back, and we still got something else. We got this launch platform. Now we come over here, and the fuel station's iron, ice, or copper, and 2 ice. Let's go ahead and make that. Take that. And let's go ahead and make another one of these. So, cool. Alright. Deposit stuff in there. Actually, you know what? We need these, but you can go in there. Okay. So this is a fuel station. Does it say how much power it requires? It doesn't, but we're at max already, so we're going to need another wind turbine, and then maybe a couple of lines. We'll take all of those. And that's right, we got another section that we can put out too. So we'll come here and we'll point at this. We'll click on the trigger to get our actions, and then we'll deconstruct it. We don't have, you can't just place it anywhere. It has to attach to something. So since we don't have anything, or we can't attach it, we don't have anything we want to attach it to. We deconstruct it. It goes into our bag right there. And now we'll go ahead and select the habitat, and we'll do that to extend it. And then now we'll go ahead and get the airlock. Put that back there. Nice. Alright, so we can place this. Oh, I gotta rotate it. There. And I might not have enough. I don't. So I need one more. I can't place that just yet, because then it won't. This will run out of power, and I won't be able to make that. So now that I have it, I can go ahead and grab this constructor, select the fuel station, rotate, and then I can place it there. Now that's going to put me as insufficient power. But now I can come out here and then do that. So, cool. Now we see that we have 9 supply and only 8 demand. I don't think I have anything else to place, so I'll put that down. And now we see with this, we can make rocket fuel from ice. So we're using the ice for food, but there's something in this ice that can be used to make rocket fuel. That's crazy. We're just putting it in our body. Maybe we're robots. Anyway. Okay. So we'll check our log, see where we're at. It wants us to construct, oh, we can click this. It wants us to construct a launch platform. So let's do that. And we may end the video after that. Let's get this. Structures. And that's going to take all of our funds. So we need a way after this to make money. Otherwise we won't be able to do any more research or blueprints. So that puts us at 0. Continue. Oh look, and then we got this connector, long connector. So this is for in between these habitats. So we're here. Launch pad, we need 1 concrete and one rocket fuel. So we'll do this. Put that there. And then concrete needs 2 ice as well. So I'm gonna run out there and grab one. Grab some. Probably should grab a few. And either I forgot these or the resource respawns after a period. See how we're looking. 3 more. So let's go ahead and make our concrete. Alright, now we can make this. place it. Yep. Put it right here, I think. Let's see what size we got. Looks like this is the business end right here. Launch rockets to complete contracts, earn money, and unlock powerful new blueprints. There you go. So we'll complete that. It says launch a rocket. Alright.
Nutrition level below 50%.
This. Gotta eat it. Oh, I can't do it out here. Look at that. Because you have to open your mask to eat. So you can't do it while you're out here because you can't open your mask out here. That's cool. So you have to be in a habitat or something in order to eat. Wow. Okay, so here we go. We got contracts.
Level below 50%.
So these guys want ice for 250. Ooh. 425. Copper. Ice and copper seems to be pretty plentiful, so I may go with that one. Oh wow. Water, but how much? For 750? Does it tell me how much water? We need a large shipment of the following components: 2 rocket fuels and 6 water. Water is important, but it looks like it restores.
Oxygen level below 25%.
750 is a lot of money. I'll go ahead and do that. We got time limit? Nope. So I'm gonna grab those resources after I get some oxygen. And go ahead and eat. Oh, I got some ice right now. Now we can eat. So it says 6 water and 2 rocket fuel. So let's do the rocket fuel first. Take all. And then we'll do as much of the water as we can. Okay. And then we'll deposit everything. Let's go ahead and put this stuff in here. Okay. And let's get some more ice. Uh-oh. Power again. 6. Yeah, I think those respawn after a little bit. There we go. Full inventory. Okay. Let's make 2 more ice. and we'll send those up. Let's do this. Deposit. I may actually need rocket fuel in order to send that up. So let me go ahead and make one just in case. Okay. Now let's turn this in. That's $750. So start sequence. So missions payloads ready, cargo status, pull cargo lever, and then pull fuel lever. Okay, so we just loaded the cargo. Okay, now we're ready to go.
Launch sequence initiated. 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Hopefully I was able to get that on camera, but I don't think I could look up high enough for it. So the rocket will be ready soon. I got $750. Whoa. That was fast. Okay. So there you go. So this is how you make money. Completing these missions.
Below 50%.
And let's see. So do you get anything else for these? You get the. Does it tell you like if, because it mentioned blueprints as well, so I wonder if you, does it show like here blueprints, or do you got to go into them and see if you get a blueprint? I don't know. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool. So let's go in here, we'll check. We will check our, not our inventory, our logs, claim reward for that. Now it says unlock connector. So you will soon need to construct a radar station to pinpoint other areas. You will need a connector in order to connect the radar station to your habitat. So, okay, so that's what those connectors were. So I guess we can come here, look at structures, and we can purchase these two connectors. Oh look, 0 research points for these. Oh, yep, 0 research points. Cool. And it looks like it takes iron to make them. Sweet. Oh, and then we can unlock the radar station too. Man, I'm glad I went the 750 route. Yeah, science, use 100 research points. So, there we go. What else do we got? All available. We can do a research station, nice. Process anomaly shards and other research items into research points to use on the blueprint. So this is what we would use to process like those shards that we got, those two orbs there. And quality rocket fuel. Quality fuel used for rockets. Nice. That requires aluminum. Haven't seen that yet. Nice, 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 nice. So, there you have it. That is Surviving Mars Pioneer. It is available right now on Steam. I honestly don't know what state it is in, if this is early access release, this is the full release. Honestly, I don't know. But I will have the link to the page in the description. You guys come out, check it out for yourself, and let me know in the comments what you think of this game. I like it. I think it's pretty awesome. So I definitely want to hop back in here, do some more. You guys let me know what you think. But that's going to do it for the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked, please level up this video by hitting that like button. And then if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe. And then until next time, come back and join me again as we level up together, one game, one video at a time. This is Lacan, signing out. Peace out, everybody.